turn the page. I turn the page, turn the page. In this book of life, I turn the page.
North Cycle will have our heads if we hunt the beast.
You're stalling!
Let's see what you're made of. Kill the snake, yes? Let's see what you have.
It's all right. I won't hurt you. Where are you off to?
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Shinjaku Games. And I have a question to ask y'all. How do you be a man? When it comes to this question, everyone has their own ideologies and notions on how being a man is a thing. And when it comes to gaming, it seems to be an issue too, that everything has to be manly, everything has to look a certain way. And this usually happens when you delve into the whole culture war. Now, we're going to talk about manhood. As I walk this earth as a man, at a young age, you're kind of molded to move a certain way. You're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to show pain. You're not allowed to, tell your woman you love her in front of your boys. You might get laughed at, which is crazy to me because at the end of the day, you're not sleeping with your boys. I don't. But well, I'm just saying, like, that's your woman. You shouldn't be afraid to express your emotions to the woman that, that's in your heart. What is the problem? You'd be more of a man if you're able to say what's on your mind, what's on your heart at any time. Why do you care what your boys think? I think that's part of the problem. I know a lot of religion dictates manhood or try to dictate me in some cases, and at the end of the day, it's the person in the mirror that really decides how you walk, how you talk, how you move as a man. And I think it has something to do with ego. I think ego is manhood's worst villain, because a lot of the ego will get you in trouble. Let's say like scenario, you in the club with your woman and a man tries to holler at your woman. There's many things you can do in this scenario. I'll put myself in the scenario. I actually wouldn't do anything. I know man, I speak man. Some guys thrive off just bothering people. Their lives are so miserable that they want to make other people miserable too. Because at the end of the day, your actions dictate what's going to happen to you. Like, okay, you get in an argument with this guy, right? Over your woman. You get in a fight. Probably got a gun. You don't know who's with him. His boys are going to jump you. And let's say you do knock the guy out. Let's say you knock him out. He's on the floor asleep. What you gonna do? You're like, oh, I'm man. I beat other man. It's like, okay, you're gonna take your W. And that's one thing too. Guys nowadays don't know how to take L's. They don't know how to take L's now. They're the victim now. Even when they try to victimize you, they're the victim. So now they gotta, because of the ego monster is on their shoulder. They gotta one up you. So they probably meet you in the parking lot. You're probably gonna get jumped, or you're probably gonna get shot, or he'll probably meet you later and confront you later on. But me, if I was in that scenario, I wouldn't say anything. Now, if he gets touchy and all that, we're gonna leave. But at the end of the day, if that's your woman, she's gonna handle that. Now, I'm gonna sit back and listen and let her, long as she's not being disrespected and everything in the situation. But you got to sit back. If your woman's your woman, she's going to handle that. Now, you don't know the full scenario. This might be a friend. This might be an ex. You don't know the scenario. Now, if she invites this, there's some women that like conflict. You got to know what type of woman you have. There's some women that like conflict, that like that caveman, you showing how manly you are. That's going to get you in trouble every time. It's all about personal worth. I don't see why anyone needs to prove that there's something if you already know what you are. That goes for men and women. If you got to prove that you're a man, then you're in a situation you might lose. So if you lose in that situation when you have to show that you're a man, does that make you less than a man? No, because ego will come in. I'm not going to put myself in that situation where I have to prove my manhood to anybody. I know who I am. I'm carrying myself as a man. I don't need to prove that I'm a man. I think that's what the problem is. People need to prove that they're a man when you should already know. You have nothing to prove. You should already know. If you have to prove it, that means you don't have it. Now let's talk about games. Honestly, the very first game I played that was a girl character was Mrs. Pac-Man and Metro. It was a big surprise that you were playing a girl the whole time, but I thought that was cool. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever played a female character out of a game where you have no choice but to be the female character? And I have, of course, the games I mentioned before, but then especially Metroid, you didn't know that was a girl, but like knowingly, you knew that was a girl in the game and you wanted to play. Honestly, I have, and I even put it on top too. I played a game where like I was able to customize myself. But like, I don't really play as girls when I customize characters. Not because I don't want to be a girl. It's more because I want to put myself in the game. For one, you don't see a lot of black characters in games. You don't. And usually when they customize the character, I want it to look like me to help with my escapism. I want to be in the game. I want to play as myself in the game. There's the game I'm referring to as I played a girl character and I was able to customize. It was Infinity Nikki. You're able to change your skin in that. I don't know about now, but when I played it, I was able to do it. Is your ego intact to play a female character that you customize? Is that an issue for you? This medium that we're doing is supposed to be for fun. What I really don't like is when these female characters are based off real people. Like they emote cap them, they put their real face on the character. And these characters, these women that are depicted in these games are called man. Oh, they're not pretty enough. And and I'm not trying to be mean, but when you look at the people that are saying this, they shouldn't talk about nobody's looks. I don't do that. These people, you could tell that these type of people, they're not used to being around women just by the things they say. No woman is going to sit there and let you belittle them like that. You can tell either that's the type of relationships they have, and they're on the relationships they have on borrowed time. No woman is going to sit there and be ridiculed like that. No one's going to be going through that. It's just a game, bro. You're supposed to have fun. Play the game or don't. But sit there and say it's either it's a woman of color, or a woman of a different sexual preference. They have an issue with that. If the woman's known lesbian, they have an issue with that. If the woman's bisexual, if the woman's trans, they have an issue with that. It's just a game. You're not dating them. You're not dating them. You don't even know the character. You can't touch the character. You can't have a conversation with them unless the game allows you to do that. But what is the issue? You don't like the game? Don't play it. Don't play it. I don't get the hate comments. It would get so bad to where they're ridiculing the actor, the actresses of the game. They're just doing a job. It's a job. Some of you people don't have one. You can tell because you have all this energy and hate. I don't get the hate. I don't. You gonna buy the game? No, honestly, some of them don't even buy it. They just see a trailer. You know the whole game by just seeing a trailer. You see the trailer of a character that you don't like, and you're gonna make it your obligation to go in on this person or character I just don't get that mentality. I don't have that much energy in my life or hate in my life to put all this discord into belittling somebody. Now, if this person is a bad person and they're hurting other people, then yes, they deserve all this ridicule. But they're just doing a job. That's all they're doing. I'm really loving this game. This game is amazing. It's amazing. And it's really sad that we are still going through this right now. I understand the climate of, this political climate we're in. But at the end of the day, it's just entertainment and video games. That's all it is. If you don't like it, don't play it. Because I've been playing since Atari and I enjoy this medium. I really do. I enjoy this medium and I don't want it to go away. I don't get the climate and I just don't like the situation. Not all women are supposed to look a certain way to you. And if you think a woman's supposed to look a certain way or act a certain way, you need to self-evaluate, because you're probably by yourself, or you're in a situation where like you're clearly not happy, because hurt people hurt people. You're not happy. And be whatever situation you got yourself in, the way your family has raised you, or what kind of religious background you roll with. All that can really weigh on your mind on how you see the world. But at the end of the day, you decide what works for you. And at the end of the day, maybe you will be a man. A true man. Thanks for tuning in. This is Shinjaku Games signing off. Peace.